Hello everyone, and welcome to another Cartoon Galaxy rant. I'm Mars Moon, and I like to rant about cartoons. So apparently this weekend there has been a huge situation in regards to the creator of LT Gray and the Book of Life, Jorge R. Gutierrez. And man, is it crazy because it involves AI. Who would have thunk it? Before I get into the nitty-gritty, just a quick reminder to please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. And I also do have a Patreon, so feel free to check that out. The link will be in the description and also at the end of this video. Besides doing cartoon news, Cartoon Galaxy rants, I also do like to animate, and a lot of my animated stuff can be found there, as well as behind the scenes things. Figured I share that. Anyway, back to the video. In this situation, Gutierrez was taking part of a particular AI animation program run by Amazon. And within this program, he was creating an animation called Punky Duck. When people found out that he was part of this program, after he had in the past claimed that he did not like AI whatsoever, they called him out as a hypocrite and did not like the fact that he was taking part in this program. Now, not too long after, in fact, I think it was a day after, he was being ridiculed online for his poor decision. He told everyone online that he was backing out of the Punky Duck project. So, in a sense, you could consider that a victory. People spoke out, which is great, as long as they weren't harassing him. I in no way condone harassment of any kind. But for those people who did speak out and said that they did not like Gutierrez making something with AI, great on them. You have to speak up. And I have to give some credit to Gutierrez. Yes, he was originally a hypocrite. Yes, it wasn't really great what he was doing, but he did back out of it. And I have to give him some credit for that. He is not continuing with the Punky Duck project. But there is more to this than meets the eye, because as much as we'd like to wash our hands in the situation, say, everything is resolved, it's kind of funny because people are not really focusing on the bigger issue here. It's not just about Gutierrez. The big issue really revolves around the programs that Gutierrez was taking part of. And I'm actually surprised that not a lot of people are diving more into this fact that is way more disturbing than the Gutierrez situation. So I was doing a little research into this because I'm a curious little gal, and I wanted to see more about these AI programs. It turns out, in fact, that Amazon is not the only one that has these things. Also, Netflix does too. And just upon reading about these programs, it turns out that what they're trying to actually do is push AI animation. Not to the extent where I guess they're just going to tell the AI to make something and it's just going to make an animation. They claim that these things are human-driven, I say quote unquote, because for some reason, when we say human-driven, it takes me back to another story I had talked about with the Mario cartoon that was fixed up by AI and looked like crap, with blurry pictures and words like super being spelled as supple for some reason. And there is no way in hell that the company that claimed they used AI with human support was using human support in that situation. Either that, or the human support was lazy and didn't do their job. But either way, it was a big mess, and it looked like AI did the whole thing and did it wrong. And I hate to say it, but if Amazon and Netflix claims that they have these programs where it's human-driven AI, I don't believe a word they say. And when I do read a little bit about how they claim that it's this human-driven thing, it still raises red flags to me. So if I did read the articles correctly, apparently, I guess they claim that the There's going to be people working behind these animations, but I guess they're going to do bits and pieces. They're going to maybe draw gestures and movements of characters. And then it's the AI that's, I guess, going to process it and just sort of piece it all together. That's kind of what I got from it. I could be wrong here. Maybe I misread something, but that's what it sounds like. But if that is the case, it's basically the AI doing the animating. It just sounds like that's what the AI is doing. It's doing the animating, and people are just throwing in some visuals and pictures in between so the AI could piece it together. Yeah. And we know why this is being done, because these companies don't want to spend the money for people to do animation. They don't want to spend it. And it's the biggest fear with a lot of animation unions and animators in general, that this could result in people losing their jobs and result in people who want to go into animation having a harder time finding a job in animation, just because these companies are cheap and they just want to make something easy peasy and not pay a lot of people for it and just throw crap out there, because that's really what you're going to get. You're going to get crap. I could say I know for a fact, because if you have checked out my channel, you might have noticed I did a few little AI experiments of my own where I had taken my own characters and the animations that they were in, and I had fed it to one of the AI programs that is not around anymore, thank God, called Sora, to see if it could recreate, or maybe, who knows, make my animations better. And as I expected, it did not. In fact, it made it worse. Made it really bad. And if you want to see some examples of that, feel free. I put those videos up and the results are crazy. So if that's what you get with AI, I would not be surprised that if these companies like Amazon and Netflix, who are trying to do these AI animation program jiggers, are going to have the worst results you could imagine. It's going to be a mess. I believe me, it's going to be a mess. And here's the thing, they're also starting out small. I believe it's Netflix that claims that they're going to release things more as shorts. But over time, they're going to start making longer animations. I guess they're just sort of feeling things out. Maybe the hope is that people won't notice. And if they don't notice, then they could just kind of keep doing it. And who knows? People aren't talking about it, so maybe they won't notice. And I guess that's what they're hoping. Hell, maybe with younger generation of viewers, they'll especially just accept it for what it is. Boom, they got an animated show, right? They're trying to just put the blindfold over everyone's eyes, as far as I could see. And that is why I wanted to make this video, because I want to take those blindfolds off and I want you guys to see the full picture. This is more than Gutierrez. This is the industry trying to push AI slop animation down our throats. And if y'all could speak out against the whole Gutierrez situation, then boy, oh boy, we need to speak out against these programs, because this stuff should not be happening. And let me know what you guys think in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching. Take care and peace out.